Get the game up, and then we're good to go, guys. I don't want to psych myself down as well with this. Here we go. Allianz Arena, 8 o'clock. Alright, 3, 2, 1. 1. Guten Abend and welcome everyone for the very first time ever on prime time to the Allianz Arena, a cathedral of noise, red light and pure chaos football. And tonight it's serving up Bayern Munich versus Manchester United. If you're not buzzing for this one, check your pulse. Bayern coming to week 4 sitting 6th, but look like a team sharpening the knives. 2 straight wins, company structure starting to click and the Allianz crowd absolutely bouncing. A win tonight can fire them into the top 4, at least temporarily, because let's be honest, you have no clue how Liverpool, Chelsea or Madrid Villa will shake out. The top end of the table is a blender right now. Bayern want to be the team pressing the lid down. United, meanwhile, they roll in 12th. Not a disaster, not convincing either, just vibes really. They started nicely with a couple of wins, then got steamrolled by Liverpool last week. But tonight is a statement game. Win this and they're suddenly right back sniffing around European places. Lose it and those same old United murmurs get loud again. Stakes aren't high, they're skyscraper high. I enjoyed their timeout last, 2 weeks ago with the first win in the Ultimate League in this stadium, the 2-1 win over Napoli. Same as United in week 1. Alright, lineup time. Bayern Munich, in goal is the captain Manuel Neuer. Back 4, line mate with Meccano, Tart and Stanasic, who steps in at left back, while Alphonso Davies continues his recovery. Double pivot of Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka, and then Serge Gnabry filling the creative void left by the injured Jamal Musiala, flanked on the left by Liverpool playoff destroyer Luis Díaz and Michael Olise drifting on the right. Up top, the finisher, the talisman, Harry Kane. Lammens in goal, a back 5 of Euro, De Ligt, Shaw, Dalot, built to absorb pressure. Midfield pairing, Casemiro and skipper Bruno Fernandes. Frontline and Buemo, Šeško and Cunha, Chaos Merchants on their day. Bayern in red and white, United in lilac and purple for the second straight week. Strap in, lights on, Allianz roaring, game on. It's going to be coming to start things off here, and Olise already gets round Dalot. It's going to come back to him off the double deflection, but United will get the ball clear. Kimmich. He stay towards Goretzka. This is Gnabry. And, Dalot again, having a horrible game so far in the opening 3 minutes. Goretzka. Harry Kane, Serge Gnabry, and Olise onside. I don't know how he was onside from that angle. But Sen Lamens, the new goalkeeper to Manchester United's rescue. Ruben Amorim looking on, already worried. Doesn't mind the others, we've had a highlight in these packages. There's Olise taking it away from Mbeumo, making him lose his balance as well. Into Gnabry, the shot is straight at the goalkeeper. United get out of their own half now. There's Casemiro. Got back 4 to do with. Here's Šeško. Ahmad on the overlap. Here we go, Manchester United. Šeško loses out actually. He had Bruno storming down the middle. But they combine now. Kane. Olise. Drawing back in towards Kane. This is Leon Goretzka. 2 goals for him last week. Can he find another one? He might go for Luis Díaz, who loves playing Manchester United. 2 against them last season with champions Liverpool. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes in towards Mbeumo. Šeško is in! Great save, Neuer. That is a save that you would expect one of the best goalkeepers in the world to make. But it will lead to a United corner where they are ever the more dangerous. I'm going to go short. Looking for De Ligt, former Bayern Munich centre-back. Casemiro. And we're up against Stanisic, in place for the injured Alphonso Davies. Šeško now again, and he will lose out, and Neuer's clearance smashes the head of the back of the head of Upamecano. Stanisic. Excellent ball towards Díaz. Gnabry. Goretzka towards Kane. And then Olise's there. What a challenge that was by Luke Shaw. And Lenny Yoro with a clearance. Back and forth we go with United now. Šeško. Here's Matheus Cunha through the centre. He's surely got to score. And he does. 2-2 for the Brazilian. He loves this kit. And Manchester United leading the early goings. That is a big goal for the Red Devils. And Bayern looks stunned. Switches to a proper replay. There we go. Lovely finish. 1-0. Another assist for Benjamin Šeško to Matheus Cunha. That seems to be the dream duo at the moment in Salford. 14 minutes gone. United take the lead. Bayern can't respond. They come in again. Luke Shaw, that's him going into the middle. Dallo. Towards Šeško, now towards Casemiro. Cunha. Lovely ball. Bruno. Shots blocked by Tar. Recently signed from Bayer Leverkusen. Bruno, lovely little bit of feet. And again, another big block from Jonathan Tar. Another shot from Manuel Neuer. Towards Kane. Lots of space for the Englishman to create. Here's Díaz. Dispossessed and cleared away by Amad Diallo. Dropping in at right wing back. Not a position you would expect him to be in. This is Leon Goretzka. Gnabry, great first touch, but it gets away from him and Luke Shaw uses his strength. Gnabry, Olise staying on side. No, he's not. Might have strayed just off a little bit there. It definitely looked close. Yeah, one step too many. Steven Knight are going to go for more. Bayern's midfield looks non-existent. Oh my god, oh my goodness, there was vigour in that tackle. Dallo. Nice ball for Cunha. Can he swing one in for any of the white shirts? One of them is Šeško. Dallo. And give it away. Šeško managed to help, along with Openda Leipzig, into the playoffs with 2 goals here. Into Olise now as Bayern on the break here. United caught cold, and Olise scores once again against Manchester United. Leveling up inside 25. What a counter-attack that was. I didn't even see that happening. Busy droning on about Leipzig. Meanwhile, Bayern hit the front and hit it in off the crossbar for 1-1. No chance for Saint-Lemans. Šeško. Dallo over the top. Can it reach Cunha? It doesn't look like it. It crashes into the advertising boards. Gnabry. Okay, that was a weird motion there, wasn't it? And De Ligt steps up against his former side. Only goes into the midfield now. Towards Casemiro. This is Brian Mbeumo. What a ball that is to Šeško. Brilliant for Manchester United. Oh, that reminded you of Sir Alex. Oh, it needs the 90th minute goal. But it definitely does remind you of the 1999 Champions League final. 2-1 United against Bayern Munich. What a finish this is, though. Neuer, no chance. A goal and an assist for Benjamin Šeško. And United were level for 4 minutes. Here's Leon Goretzka. Towards Gnabry. Lovely ball, threading it through for Kane. We could see some goals tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Šeško. This is Matheus Cunha. That's 1-2 between Bruno and Casemiro, who's definitely looked to be working well. Fernandes. Casemiro taken down by Joshua Kimmich. Might be a second yellow card this season. Have to wait until play shapens up. No to receive from the referee. I want to go with that. I think that's Kevin Friend. I'm not sure. Olise now. A lot of room for him to work with. Towards Gnabry. Over the top it goes for Kane. Euro is the last man back. It finds Goretzka. It's got to be 2-2 this. What a stop! We'll breeze past the yellow card in a minute. That was a phenomenal bit of play from Bayern Munich to get into the box. And Goretzka should be doing better with the finish. He tries to place it in the bottom corner. As Kimmich runs all the way over for the corner. That was an outstanding stop from the Belgian, who has taken the hearts of United fans by storm. Olise crosses it away by Euro. And Mbeumo. It fall only as far as Díaz now for Bayern. Olise, they're in the final third again. It is Luis Díaz. He could line up a shot here. Tries to go in towards Goretzka, and Shaw will break it up. Casemiro. Bruno. And win it back off Olise's heavy touch. A heavy tackle. Dallo. Bruno again, threading it through the lines for Šeško. There's now Cunha. Here come United. Such attacking fluidity. That ball finds Fernandes and Laimer goes in. And he'll be lucky to only get a booking for that. That looked absolutely cynical. Bruno with a right to argue. My goodness, there's nowhere near the ball. Jeezy peeps. It's going to be a dangerous free kick though for Manchester United. On the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Ever so close to the penalty area. Bruno taking his time. We've seen him score a brilliant goal on this day, well, when it comes to Saturday, in Arsenal against Manchester United last year. It's going well for them this year, though, their Week 4 matchup. Bruno, short to Dallo. They try the free kick routine, but it's immediately broken up. It was a pretty terrible one, it seems to be. And here come Bayern on the break, and that spells trouble. Kimmich nods it down for Gnabry. Excellent intelligence there by Gnabry as well, to hold it up. Here's Díaz now. Towards Goretzka. United have got back though. Stanisic. Don't think it's going to faze Bayern. Goretzka finds Olise. Off the post. He was unlucky this time with the woodwork. It finds Gnabry though again in towards Olise. Kane making the run. And finally Bruno gets it away for United. Helped on by Cunha. Back and forth we go the Allianz. Šeško holds it up for Casemiro. The ones who can't find Cunha. And it is Going to be Lime's ball. And what a pass to play. That was to end the half on. Well, nearly. Can we calm down a bit here? No. Stanisic. Good at getting the top in towards Kane. Nice little shimmy and shammy. Kimmich into Olise. That one is gathered by Lemens. Certainly looks to be the busier of the two goalkeepers as of late. Kane dropping in deep. One last chance perhaps for Bayern before half-time. Díaz. Gnabry. Great stop. We've seen him pull off some great ones already, Selemans, but that could be the best of the lot so far. One last corner. But Bayern, the draw their noses level. It goes long. It's caught by the goalkeeper, who's had a phenomenal half minus the unstoppable shot by the corner taker Olise. But United will be the happier of the two sides into the break. Slotted the office for Kane. Pretty sure that shot was going to be blocked as well by him against, well, you saw in the graphic there. So Cunha put the visitors ahead. Olise draws level and the United regain the lead. 9 shots to 5. 3.3 to 1.7 XG. And then 2 yellow cards for the Bavarians as well. Let's have a look and see our top performers. Gnabry definitely up there. Saint-Lamens with a 10 rating. My goodness, he's already made 5 stops. A 10 rating, despite conceding, is kind of mad. I'm not going to lie. Šeško. Okay, so the weight of it determines... I'm getting this new rating system. For the outfield players, at least. For the goalkeepers, it's basically just if you're having a good game, then just 10. It's kind of ruining a bit of the man of the match awards. I'm not gonna lie, but we will persevere. I'm with a 5.9. I don't know about that. Well, to be fair, Luis Díaz is having quite a lot of room down the left-hand side. I'm thinking about this too much. Let's get in the second half. My God, I've ran a little much. Second half underway. And we've seen this tactic quite a lot in recent weeks. It looks like they're adopting what PSG did in the Champions League final. I think they've just developed that into the game this year. What the hell was that throw from Stanisic? Where the away side, or the team that's taken the kickoff, have just smashed it into the corner for a throw-in and trying to just press the living heck out of the opponent. It works well if you're Liverpool or a side that loves gegenpressing. But if you're, say, a side like Inter Milan, no, it doesn't. Olise. Laimer. Gnabry. Big challenge by Lenny Yoro. The youngster showing his talent. Bruno. Towards Šeško again. The triangle works once more as Mbuemo trying to find Šeško once more. And United a bit unlucky there. And we're getting possession though with Shaw towards Cunha. This is Fernandes. Casemiro. Great challenge by Goretzka. Catches United lacking. And Harry Kane one-on-one. He's got to find it here towards Díaz. There's also Gnabry in the centre. That is a typical Bayern move and it draws them level. It's his first goal of the season. It's a tricky void to fill with the absence of Jamal Musiala, but he seems to be taking to it pretty well. And what a game we've got on our hands here. 2-2. Or as Peter Drew would say, 2 each. Casemiro. Šeško. Fernandes now towards Dalot. Away from Olise. He'll go in the book, it looks like. This will be a 3rd yellow card for Bayern Munich. They seems to be taking the lead as the dirtiest team in the league this season. But they could be the most prolific as well. They have yet to score more than at least one goal in the league. They are so prolific. Olise. Gnabry. Giving away. Casemiro now is towards Bruno. It's their 9th goal of the season, Bayern, in just 4 games. Exhilarating stuff. Kane. Oh boy. United step up again and Díaz left alone. I think it was Shaw keeping him on side. And Luis Díaz punishes them. It's the first lead of the night for Bayern Munich. And it would have to be from the guy that took over playoff prime time, Luis Díaz. It's his 2nd goal of the season and he takes it so well. Lemons tries his best, but it's just not enough. And Bayern Munich have the advantage. They've turned the game on its head. Another assist for Harry Kane as well. And now what can United do? Šeško driving forward towards Mbuemo on the 1-2. Šeško now finds Cunha. It could be 3-all. It nearly was. Great block by Upamecano. Díaz. Once again, United's high line seems to be getting the best of them. Kimmich. Good challenge there by Fernandes, doing some defensive duties. And McConnell wins the aerial duel. Back it goes with Bayern Munich. Kimmich. Olise now. In between 2. Shakes off Shaw. Goes for goal! What a save that is. Out for the cameras there. And United's attack falls flat again there. Stanisic. Díaz. Gnabry. Gnabry again through the centre. Serge Gnabry! That was conviction personified. And Bayern have 4. A 6-goal thriller. It's 3 unanswered for the Bavarians. It looks to be a 2nd defeat in a row for United. A 2nd game where they've conceded 4. To a real top side. They look ready. They're just not in the elite category yet, it looks like. I mean, the tank definitely seems to be running out. 6-4. Wait, no, 64th minute. 4-2. Where did I get that from? Oh, imagine I said 6-7. Oh. I'm going to jump off this balcony for that joke. Sorry to all my loved ones. And it could get even worse for United here. Kane. Gnabry. Shaw, finally, showing some might. And then over the top, we'll find Bryan Mbeumo, who's taken to life really well in the Ultimate League, his debut season. He finds Diallo again. He cannot. Try to cross it in himself and Stanisic was ready. Kane drops it down. Casemiro will recover. Gets the 1-2. Towards Bruno. Lovely work. Finds Šeško, but Jonathan Tah again wraps it up. And wraps the attack up again, at least. Made that 10 goals. No, made that 11 for Bayern. And it could be 12. It will not. 20 minutes to go. A 2-goal cushion. And no subs still yet for either side. Well, at least Manchester United, Bayern look content with their lineup, it looks like, as I'm looking in the corner. Šeško. And Mbeumo towards Bruno. Here's Diallo. Neuer didn't go for it. And Cunha gets his 2nd. Squeaky bum time, the Allianz. Make that his third goal of the season now. Delicious ball in by Ahmad. Cunha rises highest. Neuer didn't want to go for it. Seems to be the wrong decision. 4-3. It's a nail biter now. What a match. Olise. Drawing it forward for Goretzka. And then into Olise. And he nearly got his second of the night. It just... I don't even know if Lemons even reacts to that. Kimmich. Picked up by Tar. United get it away. And Buemo. The long ball to Šeško. We'll keep him on side here. And here come Manchester United. Šeško, nice little hold-up play. But he loses out to Stanisic. Will lead to a throw-in, though, near the halfway line. And Buemo to Diallo. Triangle works once more. And Buemo, can he find someone? He finds Ahmad. Into the box, he goes for Casemiro. The 1-2 now. Ahmad for the net! Big save by Neuer. Strong left hand from the German shortstopper. Corner Manchester United. It's a weird angle for Ahmad to shoot at. Nearly paid off. That was going top corner, if you ask me. One of the biggest golden oldies in the game. De Ligt flicks it on. We'll find Cunha on the other side of the box. Here's Casemiro now. Needs some support. Tries to hold it up. It goes down. Penalty! Oh, that may have seemed like simulation there. Stanisic, understandably irate. I feel like, yeah, he just... To be fair, it looks like Casemiro does get the ball. This is a big moment in the game. As the United bench will react to that accordingly. Fernandes for 4-4 against Neuer. And that is how you take a penalty. Oh my goodness! How satisfying was that? Keeper was already sent before he even hit it. In off the bar. Into the stanchion. And this game is somehow level for the third time. 4-4. Absolutely crazy. And we still have 10 more to go. Definitely one of those ultimately classics, ladies and gentlemen. Goretzka. Kane. Surely not. De Ligt. Big challenge there. He seems to be the furthest back for United every single time, however. And that may have led to 2 of their goals tonight. Hang on a minute. Speaking of leading the attack here, it's Buemo looking for Cunha. He will find it! What a stop by Neuer to deny him. Back and forth we go. Here come United again. Up the top for Casemiro, and I think Šeško's offside. Yes, he is. So we're going to have a change finally in the match. We are in the 83rd minute, by the way, guys. It's going to be Rafael Guerreiro on for Serge Gnabry. I don't know about that one from Vincent Kompany. Surely not from Bruno. What the? Oh my word! He nearly betted his effort from last year. And a fitting save to boot from Neuer. It's a United corner. It's a sharp ball. We'll find Goretzka. Ugarte made his way on the pitch, actually. I don't know when that happened. Only goes for Casemiro. Here is Manuel Ugarte. And that is a terrible first impression. Guerreiro now at cam. What is happening now? He's the furthest man forward. He's a goddamn left back. It chips it towards Díaz. Luis Díaz now trying to find Goretzka, but Ugarte does get back. Doing what he does best. And we're going to see Gnabry come off the pitch. Pavlovic on. '87 minutes. And Bremo with a dolphin header. Stanisic towards Ugarte, and now it finds its way to Guerrero. Olise. What a ball! Guerrero! Oh! Lamens at the death. He might have just saved United a point there. Got down low and quick. He is a massive improvement from Andre Onana. It has to be said. Kimmich. And will get clear only as far as Cunha, and he will find that towards Šeško. Diallo. And Buemo now. Kimmich. All over him. How much stoppage time are we going to get, referee? And Buemo taking the quick throw. Pass it towards Diallo. This is Buemo. Ugarte. Trying to find its way towards Šeško, and Pavlovic nearly got Bayern in trouble there. 4 minutes added on. And we've burned through a minute already. Kimmich. Šeško, big interception. It's got its way back to Euro though. I don't know why United passed back there. They could have maybe advanced. Sure. Dallo. Ugarte, last chance saloon for both sides. It finds its way to Dallo again. This is now Šeško. It goes through Ugarte. The 1-2 is Šeško. He's into the box! Oh! Manuel Neuer shuts him down. And I think he's just saved a point for both sides. Or his side at least. I mean, the shot's good. Don't get me wrong. But the save's even better. Is it though? Is it over yet? Stanisic, it falls to Ugarte. This goes to Mbeumo. Bruno back towards Ugarte. Mbeumo now in the box. Fernandes. It's going to come off Stanisic. And that'll be your match. Yeah, I'm just like you, Manuel. Shaking off the sweat. My word, what a contest. It ends 4-4. The match is going to immediately head to... Yeah, well in the match as well, thank you very much. I mean... what do you even have to say about that classic? 15 shots. There was only 28 shots in that game, and we had 6.1 to 4.2 XG. Incredible. So, for some reason, both these guys came on the exact same time. Yet the game only centred around the Bayern sub. I don't get that. Nevertheless, the fact there was only 3 subs in the game was unbelievable. We're going to go on man the match to Serge Gnabry, 2 goals and an assist. Let's see if I got him as an assist here. I have not. We might have to go and change some things. In fact, I'm going to do that once we're all through and done. Here we go, Serge Gnabry. There we go, yeah. I think he might have assisted Olise. Yeah, that probably would be it. If I go to passing, if I go to assist, yeah, it was him. It was him. Okay, we'll solve that out soon. But yeah, everything else I've got right. Yeah, okay. I mean, Gnabry and Díaz assisted Gnabry twice. If you go look at Díaz's assists, and then you go look at Gnabry's goals, they're practically the same thing. So that will do it. That will end our Friday, our frantic Friday, if you ask me. It's a point each. It definitely does help both sides. However, they can be leapfrogged quite easily. You got teams like Juventus, they're on 2 wins. Sporting, Atletico Madrid, Lyon, which is really interesting, and of course Inter Milan. Those have all yet to play. Bayern Bayern's still in trouble. Barcelona could leapfrog them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. Let's go through who each team has next week. They probably will be similar to each other because they are at similar points in the schedule. So if we head to week 5, Manchester United take on Real Madrid. Oh boy. Jesus. It does not get any worse, this schedule for United at the moment. They've had to deal with Liverpool, Bayern, and then Real Madrid in consecutive weeks. Meanwhile, Bayern, they have Liverpool. That's going to be really... This is going to be so tough for either side. That's at Anfield and Old Trafford at the same time. So England's going to have a mighty feast. And that is going to do it as we say, Guten Abend from Munich. Auf Wiedersehen, everyone.